Let me post all this on my social medias if my computer can heck and do what it's supposed to. And then we get started. I made just my placement of things a little bit. Ugh. Just refreshing Facebook because nothing works. Absolutely nothing. I'm glad I actually got YouTube live to work, because last time it wouldn't let me go live, and that was super annoying. Okay, it'd be great if you loaded. Ugh. Alright, so what are we doing today? You see, I got my computer here. Let's see if I can organize my stuff a little bit better. I'm gonna make this camera go a little bit higher. It's my convention list. My toys. I don't know. I'm showing you guys this because I'm just adjusting my camera stand. Alright, so higher should be better, right? Oh, does this work how I want it to? Cool, let's aim this down just a little bit. Alright, this is good enough. Move this a little bit more this way. I have an eraser so that my computer does not slide off. Alright, back here. Did it work? Yes. I'm gonna post it on my Kickstarter. Nah. Alright, and in this tab, I'm gonna open up another YouTube page. So for some people to get up in here. Oh, and what tool am I going to use? I'm probably going to use just like a regular 0.7 pencil. I may end up switching to a ballpoint pen if you guys cannot see it very well. Okay, my hand's got to be covering everything. So let me actually do this awful maneuver. Say hello to Edgar. Hi, my name is Coffee, and I am awful at planning things. Alright, Edgar. Don't beat up anything. Alright. Computer in the center. So we can tuck this more behind my computer. I am in the way, and that is a problem. Alright, and this can go here. It's blocking off my light source a bit, and that is annoying. But what do? put something in the chat here. Hey everyone, I'm learning to draw. I can get this more into view without messing everything up. Cool. Can I back up a little bit? Yeah, that looks okay. Need it to be a little bit more. Go up just a little bit. That looks fine to me. I'm going to move my pencils on this side so that you guys can actually see what I am working with. Oh, and let's go on to the first tutorial. Now, if you guys know of a manga or comic related tutorial, let me know in the chat here. And I'll see it, and I'll actually load up the video and follow it as well. I'm planning on doing this all day, but conflicting schedules with my roommates might change that. So I'm going to share it one more time. Yeah, I'm going to share it one more time. Cool, cool. All right, we have absolutely asked nobody right now, but I don't care. I don't care. So when people come to me, they ask me, hey, how do you improve your work? Truth is, I don't know. I've been at this for 14 years, and I'm still not quite happy with where my art is. But I always tell somebody, go onto YouTube, go in the chat bar, type in how to draw whatever you're looking for, and follow the tutorials step by step. So I figured, since I keep telling people that's how you improve, I figured that'd be a good way to actually see if it works. So, how to draw manga. Alright, and the first video that pops up, it's probably because I've been watching him quite a lot, is Mikey Mega Mega, a face mapping tutorial. Now, I have already done this tutorial and followed it, but for the sake of el video, what else is down here? Again, a lot of Mikey Mega Mega recommendations. A lot of his. A few from Mama Mushroom, Mystique Arts. A lot of things about tools. But let's just go down the line here. I'm going to start with Mikey Mega Mega. Take out my headphones.
Well, hello there, guys and girls. My name is Mikey. Welcome back to my room. It's time for another tutorial. So, yeah, today we're going to be learning how to map the features onto your anime and manga faces when you're drawing the head from different angles. Essentially, a head tutorial that's going to focus on how you get the placement for your character's features in these different ways whilst keeping your character looking fairly consistent.
I always loved his
I hope
voice.
you guys are subscribed to the channel. If not, click that button right down there somewhere, because there's a load of tutorials for anime and manga design, as well as the fact we're going to be harking back to some of those basics. We've talked about how to draw a head before, from kind of basic shapes and different angles, and this is really going to help us focus this time on drawing the nose as well. We've done about the eyes, we've done about the mouth and lips recently, and you guys have been asking for a tutorial on how to draw the nose to your anime and manga characters. What we're kind of showing with...
Oh, and I just want to confirm, he always suggests having a pile of just copy papers. Since I'm going to be doing this, I want to do this all day, but again, I might not can because of schedules, and I don't like a lot of background noise in my videos. But I do not live alone, and my office is literally inside of a closet. And right next to the closet is the restroom, so it is a very high traffic area. Getting a little bit off topic. I do have a really big pile of copy paper, so that when I get done with one tutorial, I can just like swoop and go to the next. I'm going to be using this pencil. It is an 0.7 Sakura 127 pencil. I've always loved these, but after moving on to the 0.3s, I do enjoy the cleanliness of the smaller lead, or the smaller graphite. See, this one's a 0.3. But not everyone can afford a 0.3, because this was a $15 pencil. And I don't even know why. It looks fancy, it feels fancy. I really like how it feels to the hand. It's got a rubber grip, but it's not one of those like sticky rubber grips. You know what I mean? Those sticky rubber grips that a lot of fancy pens have. But I also have another 0.3 right here that I literally got at Hobby Lobby for $3. It is also a 0.3. It doesn't feel as good. It does feel a little bit cheap, but it works just fine. The issue is you can't really use it unless you have pretty thick paper that holds up well. Because these points are so small and sharp, you can literally stab through the paper, which copy paper seems to hold up to it pretty well. I'm actually going to do a lead test here and see if I can get one darker than the other. Considering this one is thicker, of course it makes sense for this one to be darker. Checking the chat. Hello, people in the chat. There's nobody in the chat because nobody loves me, but let's get back to the video. Once again, we are currently on Mikey Mega Mega's Mapping the Face for Anime and Manga. And if you need to, you can pull up like a half screen of watching the live stream and half screen of watching the tutorial yourself. Edgar, go away. But yeah, I'm just following tutorials to try to get better at art by following the advice I keep giving. So,
first lines and what we're leaving out. So I've got a super cheap mechanical pencil. I've got a load of sheets of printer paper laid down, quite a few, so that I have a relatively soft surface. And of course, I've got a rubber, just in case there's any mistakes. Well, you guys call it an eraser.
I do not have an eraser. How can I do this without an eraser? What did I do with my eraser? No. Oh yeah, my eraser is under my computer to keep it from slipping off. Although I found that eraser in a box yesterday, so that is not my usual eraser. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit actually. I have these mounting putties that I've been trying to use for my convention board right here. That tells me all the stuff I need to be doing this week. That I am. Half of it is actually done. Half of it is done. Patreon and Kickstarter packages are packed. I have not done like the addresses and stuff on them yet. Because Sounds like one of my roommates is home, but you know what? You know what? Chicken butt. So I'm putting this mounting putty on my desk. Press my computer onto it, and yeah. Now it's staying, it's not slipping off, and I have my rubber. Alright, I'm going to try to not be cringy for like 5 minutes. I'm also going to try not to shatter this mirror. This was actually a tip I got from manga master Junji Ito. He uses a mirror to like test symmetry and stuff. Like I'll just move this paper. Like, imagine you're drawing a face, right? It's kind of hard to see, so I'll darken it up a bit. Alright, now you can see it. So, you can put your mirror on it, and it flips it. Like, you know how in, like, Clip Studio, Manga Studio, you can, you know, press a button and flip the image? That's essentially what you're doing with the mirror. But it's, you know, traditional. And I've gotten this really bad relationship with digital art. I don't really like it. That's why my tablet died. It was this big, clunky, cheap tablet. It was like $200. I loved it, though. I used it a lot more than I would, you know, I used it a lot. I did a ton of digital art. And I still really love, like, coloring digitally, because you have such an unlimited amount of things you could do. But that's also limiting in itself, because if you don't know how to control your colors, then there's no control at all, and it all just looks muddy and clunky. And needless to say, I don't know how to color digitally, and my stuff always looks awful. Aside from a few, like, miracle pieces where I just did, like, simple cell shading and was able to do the print on, like, the mugs, because that was all cell shaded. The image, like, right here, showing, like, the world, that was actually a painting. I did that as a painting, and what I want to do is get some, like, sheets of really thick paper and just start painting the world, importing it into Clip Studio, and converting it to tones for my backgrounds. Because in Book 2 and Book 1, I've had this issue with not being able to show the tones I want to show. Because I want this world to seem really colorful, but I'm working in a black and white tone book. And considering the way the story goes, I do feel like black and white definitely fits it. It's just not very, you know, you got a fantasy world that is basically different because it's colorful. So, you know, whatever. So, let's get back to the video. Again, I apologize for any background noise you may hear. I don't live alone. I don't know when my roommate goes to work. And if he comes in cussing up a storm, I apologize for it. So, let's get back to Mikey Mega.
So we call it a rubber, but whichever type of mistake, the mistake today or for 1 in 9 months, either's absolutely fine. I also sometimes have a spare bit of paper to rest my hand on whilst I'm working, so that the greases and natural oils from my hand, even if they're clean, won't just affect the paper below. So the very first thing that we're going to talk about when it comes to mapping out the head shape is firstly, start off fairly light and fairly loose. I'm going to probably work a little bit darker than normal, just so that what I do is relatively clear on the camera for you guys. But basically, we're going to start off our head by loosely roughing out a circular shape. This is going to be the majority of the head of our character, like so. And we're going to...
Also, one more thing I want to get out of the way, because I know it's going to be the thing that everyone's going to be like, why do you hold a pencil like this? I normally hold my pencil like this. In a fist, like a freaking toddler. Okay? This is how I hold my pencil. This is how I draw. I'm getting out of the habit because you saw that I was doing I'll do loose shapes like this because I can do a lot more. But if I want straight, clean lines, I will do it like this. See, I'm using my this nameless finger and my pinky to be able to roll it. And the movement of whatever this joint is also, like, you see how much range I'm getting there. But that's just like for like, okay, fine. We'll put that up there. So like, I'll sketch out loosely what I'm kind of looking for. But then I'll go in and use it like this. Right now my dog is at my leg and he is crying. Come here, Tater. Let's show everybody. Let's show everybody the perfect boy that is Tater. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Don't just sit there crying at me. Come here. Get to where I can pick you up. He is also super mad at me because I shaved him yesterday. He got into some really sticky bushes. This is my boy. Say hello to the people, boy. Alright, so he is now sitting with me. Good, Tater. We're doing a tutorial. He's also upset because he hears people outside, which is a little bit concerning. We got robbed last week, so noises outside are just kind of like, ugh. Are we going to get robbed again? Although all of my doors are currently locked and bolted. And Tater's looking at me like, why? Why are they locked and bolted? And I'm getting off topic again. Tater, go away. Go away. Go away. Go. 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 Go play with Edgar. Edgar is my cat. Okay, so yeah. This is how I hold. You get some on your face. Don't look over my camera. If you look over my camera, I'm going to be very upset. Now go away. So this is how I'm going to be doing my rough lines. Edgar. My camera again. Thanks, Edgar. Bad little bastard. Alright, so. Okay, that works pretty well because then you can see mostly the computer screen. You can see the work being commenced. And my pop socket fell off yesterday. Does anyone know how to get this mess off? This right here, because I want to get a new pop socket. I want to get an actual Legend of the Erased pop socket, but I don't know how to get this off. How do you get this thing off? Because I had an Eevee pop socket that my sister gave me. And yesterday I was at Walmart getting shipping equipment for Kickstarter stuff. And I stuck it into my pocket, and the pop socket got hung on my pocket leg and just snapped off. And it ended up going into, like, deep into the parking lot. I was just like, it's not worth it. I can't probably couldn't put it back in anyway. But now I want to get a new pop socket. I just don't know how to get this off. So any advice on that would be great. And before we get even further off topic, Edgar, stop it. Yeah, I get it. You feel better. This is Edgar. He is a thorough pain in the ass. Now go away, Edgar. He's like, I have this box of markers behind me for convenient coloring. And Edgar's just like, ooh, markers, I'm going to start doing this. And it's like taking them out and throwing them everywhere. So if you hear a mess going on in the background, it's either going to be my roommates, my dog, or Edgar just winging out. He got into something. We're pretty sure he got bit by a snake or a spider or something, but his leg got like really swollen and he was limping and I wasn't really sure what to do. But the swelling has gone down like a lot and he looks so much better. And he feels better, so he's super duper hyper. So if you see just like a black cat going zoom, that is Edgar. I'm getting distracted again. Shit. Okay, let's go back. All right, we're doing circles.
Think about this.
Like this kind of stuff is really hard on my computer. So I'm gonna go back a little bit. And there's also a chance for my computer to shut off. I bought one of those duster thingies, but I don't have a screwdriver to open my computer and clean it. So
Basically, we're going to start off our head by loosely roughing out a circular shape. This is going to be the majority of the head of our character, like so. And we're going to think about the center line, which is the middle of the face line. That's going to be left somewhere down here like this. And what you can do is
my frame rate is
this
also.
line actually goes over the top curve of the sphere and then drops down to be the rest of the face. It might stop only just off here somewhere. And also,
his is a little bit straighter than mine.
Character, you're going to have a cross section for your sphere as well, and that's going to be
The space of my computer. What have I got? I got open. That is also a bad to go away. Oh, and you need to go away as well, because I don't need you no more. I don't need you. Clip can heck off. I got Soda PDF open, which is essentially what I use for my PDFs, but a lot of times when I need a specific sized PDF, which Mixam is kind of picky about with their spines, it doesn't work. It just simply doesn't work. So that's closed. Wait. Why are you not closed? Close. Why? Go away. Oh, you're just frozen. I got Blizzard open because I was convinced to get Warcraft. Alright, and I got this open. Alright, see how many tabs I got open. I can't. Like 5 tabs with my store. One for Facebook. One for LiveStream. I can probably share it. I'm going to share this live stream to my groups as well. And hello to you who is in the chat. I'm going to try not to say people's names because I know some people are kind of picky about that. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go to some manga groups. We've been doing the stream for 30 minutes and I haven't done a damn thing. Okay, let's go to Manga and Comics Creators. That is, it used to be my favorite group because it used to be so interactive, and when we started the group, it was supposed to just be like super serious manga artists, like people like me, where they're like not, it's not just, oh, I'm making a manga or I'm making a manga. Like people who were just getting added and added and added by admins who like, oh, this person just wants in, so I'm gonna let him in. Someone wants to be in a manga group, sure, whatever. And it resulted in our group not being very active because people were market ourselves or market our businesses. So we don't have a lot of time to just spend on, you know, Facebook. How to draw tutorials. Maybe you ever think about that? Oh, posted a status. Really? All right. Computer a second. And I'm going to use my phone to actually share this. share links. Where's my links? I need my links. Where's my links? These things anymore from link. Nope. I don't want to watch it. I want to post. All right. Hey guys. Coffee here. I'm doing a tutorial live stream. I don't know if I can do that. Post it there. Oh, what have I got? Pretty recently. Because I wanted to get more manga people. More manga and comic people. Because my friends list has gotten to where it's all inactive people. So I've been every week going through and just like deleting everyone that has not either commented, shared. It doesn't matter if you comment, share, or like respond to my stuff, but if you're not posting anything interesting as well, then I don't need you. I don't need you on my timeline. Posting a ton of news and depressing related stuff, and absolutely no manga or comic related stuff, and also not responding to my stuff. I don't need you. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. Hey guys with like multiple Z's. I'm doing a manga and comic